Oh God. Well, so this was approximately 2 weeks ago. I usually have a community game on Saturdays that I do, which is right now is an EU4 game that we're doing because Rule Britannia came out and people wanted to check it out, so I thought I'd go ahead and do one. And usually I've got like 15 people that show up to the first one, and then it kind of tapers off from there. And it kind of goes down to like 10, 9 people by the end of the run. I had that first day for that one, I had 28 people show up, and that was a clusterfuck. And I think it has something to do with the fact that some of it was spiffing Brit's audience that had come in, because he asked if he could join that particular one. I was like, sure, why not? I don't have a problem with that. And a bunch of additional people joined in. Now, it really became a huge problem because of all the hot joining that was happening, and then those people that hot joined would just leave 5 minutes later. So it was kind of like, why are you wasting my time? But
that sucks.
Yeah, so I decided to just implement, okay, look, I'm going to do a 15-player max. And we're going to do hot joins for people that either tell me ahead of time that they're going to be late, or it's just going to be hot joins for people that are already there at the start of the game. You know, because it was just too much. Like we didn't get enough play in on that one, so I was just like, no, this is way too much. Can't do it.
Hot join is great in theory if one person drops out because their internet had a hiccup or their game crashed or something like that. But when people take advantage and just be like, I can show up an hour late, it's perfectly fine. And you're constantly hot joining people in.
It can be. If someone says, "Hey, I'm going to be, I'm getting off work at this time" or something like that.
Yeah,
and
that's
like a
one
regular
thing.
If they're like a regular community member or something like that, I don't have a problem with it. That's totally fine. If it's someone like you've never talked to me before, I've never seen you comment, you're not a Patreon, you're not a Twitch sub, it's a little harder to be like, yeah, just go ahead and join. So. It's harsh, but it's the facts of life of just, a channel getting bigger with a bigger audience that I have to kind of pick and choose things. I mean, Ben went through the same exact growing pains, several months ago.
Yep.
So
I had to put in a barrier because there needed to be for me, there needed to be a barrier. It's not a very tall barrier. It's it's a very low barrier, but there needed to be something there to keep out the unwanteds.
Well, it's not really even about the unwanteds necessarily for me. It's just there was just too many people. Some of it was, there's a little bit of culture clash, I think, with some of it, but there was just too much going on.
Your culture's bad, and you should feel bad, Bob.
Well, so I like my culture. I like my community. It's when another community comes in that I don't know anything about. This sounds very relevant suddenly to the migration crisis and the immigrant crisis in Europe, but.
You should definitely build a wall between your community and those communities, Bob.
So, but yeah.
Oh shit! There's the Ark. Oh, that's a real British fleet.
Where
a battle of the Gulf of Bamba off the North African coast.
I don't know where that is.
Tobruk.
Oh, here we go.
I lost the battle. I only lost a light cruiser, but
I don't have any intel on that fleet, but I can see that there's British ships hanging out there.
That was a proper British fleet. That was the Ark Royal with like 4 battleships for support.
And now we can see here, ladies and gentlemen, where the Belgians and the Dutch knew that they fucked up.
Oh, the Germans actually showed up to fight.
I mean, really, I need to capitulate Warsaw quickly here is what I need to do. To free up all these troops so they can be kind of ready for Czechoslovakia if they decide to do something.
Hey, Devabond, thanks for the resub. 4 months in a row, appreciate that.
I actually haven't looked at the chat in a little while here. Apparently we talked about World War I to the Libyan desert and then to nukes. I don't know what the comment chain was on this, but if someone can give me a summary on that, I'd love to see it.
Someone asked how many times Lady Magnus died playing The Walking Dead yesterday. 12.
That's that episodic series that's on Steam, right?
Yep.
How is that?
It's very good. I mean, it's a storytelling adventure, so it's heavy on the storytelling and dialogue. And it's about, getting to know the characters and making decisions that affect their lives and stuff like that. So it's, it's for people used to strategy games, it's low on the actual gameplay, high on the, the emotions of the game, which I didn't mind. I really, really liked the game. I thought it was great. And Leo was really enjoying it too. Although I did have to yell at chat a couple times because people kept putting in popping spoilers into chat and then fake spoilers that were just not true, and Leah doesn't know the difference. So I had to be like, okay, anybody who does spoilers or fake spoilers is getting banned.
So here's a technical question. I'm going to pause this real quick here. Technical question on unit organization. When a unit moves, it's losing organization, right?
No. When it moves, it keeps its organization. It loses organization while it is in combat.
In combat. So while the division is moving, though, does it regain org?
If you're walking, yes. If you're on a train, no.
Okay, all right. So I did the right thing here. I deployed some garrison divisions to what I did that just came off the line, and the thought I had in my head was that they would actually be getting organization back as they're walking, but then I realized I needed to check that with you because Hoi 3 is not my jam.
Yeah. When you strategically redeploy someone, they lose like 90% of their org, and they show up with like no org, and they have to rebuild it. If you're just walking, you will regain org while you're moving.
Okay, back to the game. Woo!
Didn't see me say that in chat. When that? Oh, that happened like 30 or 45 minutes in or something. Like that was pretty early into the thing.
Next, we're talking about robot warfare. You know what's real? I really enjoyed BattleBots when that was on. That was a fucking amazing show.
I remember that.
Though, I mean, all of the bots though kind of devolved into if I can flip the other robot over, and the kind of the innovation was over at that point.
Yeah, basically.
So I mean, every once in a while you see that robot that did have. I mean, every robot had typically the ones that won had like. They had, you know, an incline design to them so they could get under another robot, or they had like tracks on both sides so that they did flip over, they could still move around, and then they had typically had like a big hammer on the top.
there was some meta involved.
Yeah. Hey, interceptors are ready to go. Sure, we'll put you guys into the air here. Since the strategic bombing over in the west is prolific, it's numerous and belligerent.
And just in case anybody was wondering, I was incorrect about these just being colonels. These are actual full French divisions.
They just seem like colonels because of how superfluous and
yeah,
Nancy they are.
Unfortunately, I might not be able to hold North Africa right now because these British are pretty tough. What I could do is retreat to a point where they can only attack from one. All right, so if I retreat to a point where they can't flank me, I'll be in a better position. So
oh, interesting. So the named like historical divisions actually you just get an option to replace them if they are destroyed. That's interesting.
They do.
Well, that's cool. So my subs are back because they got all destroyed by the British surface fleet up in the channel.
Okay, I'm going to send the command units out of combat. I'm going to dig in at Tobruk. Major victory against the French at Abach. Okay, that was in the south.
Abach.
Abach.
Abach. And another phlegm.
There was some phlegm involved.
How's your headache, by the way?
It's not too bad actually. I'm okay right now.
Good. Who knew that conquering Europe could be so therapeutic?
I know, right? As long as I'm murdering someone, I'm in a good mood. Huzzah! The Battle of Nice has been won!
That's another sound right there. As
long
as I'm murdering someone, I'm in a good mood.
As long as I drive faster than the fucking French, I should be able to get... I mean, that is something I never understand. Sometimes when you're in a very long, protracted combat, the next day your troops are in that province. And some days they basically start their movement afresh. And I don't know why sometimes it does it one way and sometimes it does it a different way.
If I can just get to Zvola, we can totally cut off these French divisions in the north. But the thing is, my Panzer divisions are under attack from the west. I don't have really anything there to kind of stiff-arm those other guys. Okay, so Panzers... No, those Panzers are actually totally ready to go. They've got full organ stuff still, and they're still got really good on strength. So fuck it, just keep driving forward. Fuck it, we're doing it live.
We're doing it live! Alright, some mountain troops are going to be marched, because they're trying to march some troops in.
Yeah, I think the French are actually seeing that the
Motherfucker, they did it. They somehow managed to get in there before I did.
To what? What happened?
Into Nice. I don't know how. They
reinforced it before you could take it?
Yeah. which fucking sucks because I don't know. That's exactly what I was talking about. Sometimes you get in there and it's just like you auto are in that province, and sometimes you're just fucking not. So they retreated out, but managed to get in there before I walked in. My chat says it's magic. Am I going to take Paris before Bob? That's not on the list of things to do.
What was it? What?
Take to march to Paris.
You could do that if you want to. I mean, I don't think you're going to be able to, but you could try.
Well, I'm not planning on it.
I mean, as far as like Italian offensive potential goes, I'm not seeing like a lot. You know, that's I don't have
a lot. Like, I could push the front in in the south and do some damage, but I don't have enough.
Shove in the hills, though. My God, there are mountains. That's really attrition-y, though.
Oh yeah, and but the thing is it's not just that. I have a lot of really good troops that could fight in these areas pretty well. I'm not too worried about that. The issue is just the width of the frontage.
Yeah.
I don't have enough troops to maintain that kind of a border. So I'm just going to retreat a bunch of these troops back to Tobruk. Well, they'd still be able to attack Tobruk from two sides. That's the issue. I need to find someplace they can only attack from one side. Because that's the only way I'm going to be able to do. Because right now the British troops in North Africa are just superior to what I got there. So I might.
Well, you're talking about retreating all the way to like Asidra or something like that.
Yeah, where there's a fort.
Which I mean, I don't know what you've got in that north coast. That's important. I mean,
all of nothing. There's a couple naval bases there, but they're just not important. So we'll get some troops moving out there and pretty much like dig in before the British arrive. Man, that pisses me off. I fucking won that battle. That should be mine. That should be goddamn mine. And we are murderizing the hell out of the French in these mountain provinces. Those divisions are getting worn down to a fucking nub. All right, light bombers. I need you to go fuck that city up again. Told the bombers to stop bombing Nice for the first time in weeks. And the French fucked it up. Lots of saying.
You done fucked it up.
You done fucked up. Oh, some of the French regiments are down to like 4% strength. My strategic sand reserves, no!
I need those.
The Queen's African Rifles are attacking me. I'm not getting supplies down here.
God save the Queen!
Yes, indeed. Bob saved the Queen.
Ben, right now, salt.
I won! I finally won a battle! The stupid Italians fucked it up!
Isn't Ben just made of salt? I need to actually, once I actually get some, like, once on my channels, because the Twitch gives you more emojis the larger your channel is, right? Yeah, yep. I made I don't know if you saw it, Ben, but I made it's called Oddball Approves emoji is what it is.
I saw that.
I'm a guy giving a thumb up.
Give it a big thumbs up.
Yeah, I need to add that to Twitch at some point once I've got it available.
I don't know why I'm not getting supplies down here.
Yes, feel the squeeze.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Okay. Praise Bob.
I'm gonna manually create a supply convoy. Create a supply convoy.
So how's the Battle of Warsaw actually going? So we have 4 infantry divisions up against, what is this? Six other divisions. 2 garrisons, 3 infantry, and whatever the fuck that is, the green one. That's right there. And they are losing more than we are. They're reinforcing, but we are winning the fights pretty handily on that. And all of our other units are closing in here. So we'll have Warsaw surrounded. We'll capitulate it out. Everything will be fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I think they're just not sending supplies to. Okay, we won the second battle of Nice.
Yay.
There was much rejoicing. Now walk faster, you fucks! God damn it!
Sir, I'm detecting levels of salt in this sector.
The British have control over the Suez Canal. Oh, that makes sense. Right.
Well,
the
British get through.
The British control the Suez Canal, so the transports have to go all the way around Africa. That's a thing.
Oh, from Ethiopia?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a thing.
That's a thing. Yeah, fuck up that French destroyer! Come on!
But we had and still have awesome champagne, great looking women, such good cheese, baguettes, and fucking croc and bouche? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right.
F for Ben's troops. Yeah, those guys are gonna die. Hitler visits me. I took a city, Bob! I did a good!
Do you take Nice?
I did!
Good job!
I very much
have a promise. You are now in the war legit.
I very much 8 million baguettes.
You've bloodied your sword.
It has been probably literally fighting with swords. Can I? Oh, you know what I could do down here is maybe disband some of these troops.
Hey, look, we won the Battle of Svola again and again.
My only French viewer just went no. Alright, so what if we just took like a bunch of these shitheels and disbanded them so they weren't eating? Or at least get them out of the combat.
Yeah, all of you.
Redirect my manpower.
Move into Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. No, I'm not gonna.
A dam of Amster.
I am not going to lose a million manpower right now, even though I do have manpower. Fuck you, French! Fuck!
I want to pause this real quick because I want to look at some of my naval stuff here.
All right.
I want to start building a surface fleet because I feel like I've got enough troops that I could probably take on the rest of the Dutch and the Belgians and the
Dutch,
the French,
the South Dutch, and the Souther Dutch.
Yes, that's right. So what kind of ship do we want? So what does a flagship do? Like I've got flagship battleships, flagship light cruisers, flagship heavy cruisers. Like what do those do?
I don't know.
It looks like they're much more. They have a lot more sea defense. That's for sure.
Let's see. Well, let's just take a look at the stats between a battleship, flagship, and just a regular battleship. Air looks like the flagship has better air attack. Air detection, surface detection. I wonder if the production time's different. Honestly, I don't know what the difference is.
Well, it looks like a flagship is better.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I mean, but it's got to be more expensive though in terms of something.
It might maybe a longer production time.
Well, maybe. Let's see here. So naval construction. So if I did a flagship battleship versus a capital battleship, and do I have the production slot for it? No, they finish at the same time.
Then I have no idea what the difference is.
Well, no, I'm sorry. The flagship takes twice as much IC.
There you go.
So there it is. I mean, they're still going to finish at the same time because I don't have the IC available, but yeah, that's what I was looking at. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and build up a larger. Or, well, no, we're not using big old battleships. We're not doing that. Because those wouldn't be finished till 41. And we're going to want more now. Is what we're going to want. Well, actually, no. What we need we need landing ships. Is what we need. So that's a naval construction, right? Okay. The only thing we have are the liner transport vessels. So I need to actually research that thing still. Somewhere, which I thought I had put it into my technology here, so now I gotta find it.
How big is this fort?
No, transport hulls. Here we go.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, here we go. We're gonna put that stuff at the top. That way I should be able to build those.
All right, well, I gotta
no. Okay.
I gotta
so
run ahead again because I've been chugging water.
Okay. So we're going to research transport ship. I should have looked at this earlier. Transport ship engine, transport ship hull, and that's going to give us access to then the motor landing boat activation, which actually then allows us to build amphibious landing ships, which then we're going to use to get onto Britain. Now we're a little ways from that still because we still need to take out, you know, the Netherlands, Belgium, and you know France, all that stuff. That needs to happen still. But we're well on our way to making that happen. Like we got the supplies for it, we got the supply production for it. That's all good to go. But in the meantime, while we're researching that stuff, we're still going to build a navy of some kind. Like, I want to get some more surface ships to at least stiff arm the British Navy. Like, that's a thing we need. We just need it. There's some motorized that are in here. I mean, we have, you know, almost 50 IC that's available, so we can build a few ships here and there for sure. So, yeah, I wanted to do like a heavy cruiser destroyer fleet. I think is what I wanted to do. I think I spoke with Ben about it. He said that was a good idea.
What's a good idea?
Doing the destroyer fleet with heavy cruisers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to put a flagship in.
Heavy cruisers are very good.
Yeah, and then, whoops, production, naval. I mean, I don't know if there's like a good ratio to have. Like, for every one heavy cruiser, have 5 destroyers. Like, does that make sense?
I honestly don't know. I've not played Black or Ice enough to really know the minutia of the naval combat, unfortunately. I wonder what Bob's Twitch account is. Bundeswehr Bob? He's a tricky fuck.
Well, actually, I mean, there was when I was regularly attending your events, I was hosting them right on my because I was a server guy because I had the best internet and best computer to do it. I would always all the passwords would be a riddle.
Oh yeah,
of some kind. So I mean,
yep, I remember that.
The rep is not unwarranted. So. Yeah, so I'm gonna build 5 heavy cruisers. I'm put this in the queue. 5 heavy cruisers. So we have the first command heavy cruiser, followed by the Blücher, the Prinz Eugen, the Lutzow, and the Friedrich Karl and the Rune.
Sweet. Those are all real names of German ships.
And then we're gonna build. I guess we're gonna build 20 destroyers on top of that. And we'll do a parallel of 5 with a run of 4 each. There. All right, carry on.
Alrighty.
Let the slaughter continue.
We have won the counterattack at Nice.
Niche.
We shall never surrender.
Crimson Fox. Thanks for the follow.
Crimson Fox? What'd you say?
Crimson Fox.
Crimson Fox. Okay.
Crimson Fox.
I heard Crimson Fox come out of you.
Crimson
Whoa.
Fuck.
I didn't know that was allowed on Twitch.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Yeah, so we've managed to get into Zvola, so we've made it to, I can't pronounce that whatsoever. I'm just going to call it Dutch Bay. Right there. Now, I still have another cutoff I need to do here, just north of it in...
Are you looking at Inchlemmermeer?
Yeah, so I've got that cut. So the troops that are in the north are kind of boned right now.
Now what you need to do, Bob, is you see that one province that closes off that bay? Pronounce that word.
I don't want to. You can't make me. Why do you want to hurt me?
Reasons. And everybody, for some reason, everybody wants me to take Corsica. I feel like that's not a strategically important target at the moment. But I did it good. I took a city.
Well, I mean, there's an air base and a naval base there, so I mean, eventually, but...
Right now, I'm more like, let's beat up the French border guards.
Overlord Mike, thanks for following. But yeah, everyone who's worried about the Dutch and the Belgians coming over the border, don't worry. Everything's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's all in hand.
There's also this thing with Poland. It's a whole thing going on over there. Bob's just farming experience.
Welcome to the Reichstagon.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this attack because
I mean, you want to talk about some guys that aren't doing their job, though. It's definitely the German divisions in the south. In Poland, they're just like, yep, we're fighting the Polish. Yeah.
Well, God!
My mountain division's almost there on the Italian border.
I took another French province. Punish the enemy! Scorch the earth! Wait, do I want to do that? Leave them nothing? Gains threat on all. Yes! Fuck you, planet! Man versus nature, the road to victory.
Dearie me.
Hey,
Mein Führer, we have won the Battle of Arnhem. Damn right we have. Yeah, the French are starting to tire out here. They're running out of organization, manpower, equipment. They're
well, the thing about the French is that they're taking such heavy losses on their divisions from. I mean, I'm killing a lot of Frenchmen too.
Oh yeah, the French have been throwing themselves at that border. I'm sure.
Yeah. Everybody that dies means they have to devote IC to rebuilding those divisions.
Yeah.
Which eventually they just that's how you attrition out the Soviet Union is you just kill enough men that they can't reinforce them hard enough. I've actually breached their defenses pretty good.
Nice.
Gun. All right, you guys garrison.
Gun.
Right, I think all of my bombers can stop their attacks now. Or you could just go murder someone else. Do that. All of them. Oh, I've got 24 wings of light bombers. Every one of them carrying a single grenade.
Oh, sounds like Oddball's talking about Arma now in the chat.
Take the gap. Strategic bomb course. I don't own a strategic bomber.
Well, not with that attitude.
But I actually have I've won a great victory.
It's okay. The German Edelweiss division is here.
The German Flower Division.
Yes. I put mountain infantry down here in the Italian French Alp here area.
the flightin' clovers.
That's right. I mean, it's just I didn't really have anything for them to do. There's no mountains to fight through for me up here, so I was like, I guess I'll have you guys go help out the Italians. I guess.
Oh hey, one of my real division just got produced. I can't deploy him anywhere interesting. No. Okay, down here. My methodology for moving troops around is to put one man per ship, so if any are sunk, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, we gotta retreat. We have lost Tobruk!
Why would you let that happen? You monster.
Well, I mean, the British troops in North Africa are far superior to me. We're just rebased to Sicily. I have 2 real divisions there, I think.
Pack it in already, you Poles. We're about to actually encircle Warsaw.
Damn
We're like
Slavs.
on the cusp of it.
Know your place, goddammit. How come France isn't as stupid as France in Ben's British live stream? I don't know.
Dude, what was the question?
How come the French are less dumb than the French in my other game?
Ooh, are they playing Black or Ice?
Yeah, but I don't know why the French are done did a dumb there.
I mean, I don't know what the...
They declared the Franco-Prussian War 2.0.
Oh.
It didn't go well for them. Oh, there's the German mountain troops.
Woo! We're helping.
I'm helping.
I'm helping.
Ground attack.
Oh, finally won the battle. Fucking A. Panzers, you know, are not going to go in. You guys are going to shift over this way.
All right.
Actually, you know what? No, we don't need the Panzers over here.
Play 3 or 4. You play Wave 4 if you want to conquer the world in a weekend. Buy Hearts of Iron 3 if you're interested in a more long-term strategic game.
Here it is. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna deploy. We don't need Panzers over here in the east anymore. We need them in the west.
Like, if you've had a long day at work and you just want to take it out on the planet, Yeah, go get yourself some Hoi 4 because it's easy to pick up. It's easy to master.
Hearts of Iron 3. Well, I'd say specifically Black or Ice is a little more of a marathon. I think Hearts of Iron 3 you can still get through in a weekend.
Yeah. Maybe a 3-day weekend.
Get the spaghetti swords? Oh, dearie me. Spaghetti swords. All the angel hair pasta. Deus Vault.
Deus Vault!
Now we're alt-right supremacists, Ben. Oh, no.
Oh, fuck. We're all getting demonetized. Oh, wait, that already happens!
I guess I'm just gonna have to switch to doing makeup tutorials now. Oh, hey, Montgomery's actually over here fighting in Belgium. Or the Netherlands.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just all of the colonels in Ethiopia. I'm telling that I just fired them all. I'm hoping that if they're not eating any food, then these guys might do a little better. But that's the issue I have down here is nobody's got any supplies.
In Africa, or are you talking about you cannot be possibly talking about anything else but Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. Yeah. Because I can't get transports down there, they're eating all of the local food. I don't know, couscous and lamb I'm gonna go with.
Then the great Ethiopian cattle disparity began.
KJ Games, thanks for the follow. And hello, Mordred's viewers. Now, I got the French in a bit of a scramble down here now.
Yeah.
They're deploying their divisions all over the place to... Because I actually did create a breach in the line there. And
you did, I saw. It was at Nice, and then you kind of poured through right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course we won that battle against the French. Why wouldn't we win the battle against the French?
Because fuck the French.
Well, I wasn't going to go that far, but...
British Somalia garrison. Oh no. Alright, everybody, flee! For my life.
Flee for your lives.
Flee for your lives. Everybody run! Get out of the trains and bug the fuck out. Also, what we're gonna do is, because this is a thing... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pause it there. This is a thing you can do, is I'm going to bomb all the roads in front of my fort there.
Become Fortnite YouTubers?
Hard pass.
I've had some people be like, you should play PUBG, Bob. I was just like, eh.
Hard pass.
I mean, I played some PUBG, and I wasn't really all that fascinated by it.
I still call it PUBG.
PUBG.
Alright, so logistical bombing. Wait. Why can't you logistically bomb there? Oh, because I own it. Alright, I have to wait till they run it over. Damn it, I wish I could just preemptively blow up my own railroads.
But the hell will the trains run on time?
That's true. Try and encircling the troops south of Nice. Well, all of my units are pinned down at the moment, so they're not going anywhere. I mean, it's not like the French are having any luck attacking me, but my units are actively in combat right now. And if you wanna send the Edelweiss into combat, Bob, that'd be great.
Hang on, give me 1 second here. Close production. All right, where we need to go?
If you want Brian call. If you want to tell him to attack there, I'm engaged in combat there already.
I'm actually defending right now.
Oh, okay, yeah, do that first. Oh, those French divisions are almost gone.
Yeah, they're not having a good time right now.
Yep. Ah, the greatest victory known to Italy.
Germans showed up like, we know how to fight in the mountains. Just send me in, coach.
Tag me in.
Okay. Yeah, we need I'm deploying one of my corps to the Czechoslovakian border because who knows what the fuck they're gonna do next. We've almost got Warsaw cut off from everything else. We're almost there. We're so close. We're almost there.